In this video, we're going to look at creating an archive folder for Schoology Google Drive assignment folders. I'm here in Google Drive, and that's where I'll be for this whole video. You're going to notice here on my main screen in Google Drive, I have a folder, Schoology Google Drive Assignments. If you don't see this folder on your main screen, you can come here to the search bar and type in that same name. Just type in the title and hit enter. Now you see that it has found that particular folder. So let me give you my disclaimer before we go any further. This Schoology folder holds all of your student work. For example, in Schoology, in a course, when you click Make an Assignment, and then you use the Google Drive Assignments button. So for example, if you create an assignment and you attach, a Google Doc or a Google slideshow that you want the students to complete, when they open their assignment, the copy of their student work comes to live here in the Schoology Google Drive Assignments folder. So you want to make sure the steps I'm about to show you, you don't do them until your students no longer need to access their work. They don't need to turn anything in. They don't need to get back to any work that they've already done, because when we make these changes, it is going to break the connection between Schoology and this Google Drive folder. So you can see on my screen, wait until June the 4th or a little bit thereafter to make any changes. Once you make the changes, there is not a way to undo or go back. But let's say it's June the 4th or thereafter and you're ready to go. You're going to open up that Schoology Drive Assignments folder, and you're going to see a subfolder here for each course that you teach. So here is the folder for my Sandbox course. Here's a folder for my other Sandbox course. And so for every course that you teach, you're going to see the A folder here. And this is actually what you're going to be moving around, these folders that I have drawn the red squares around. But the first thing you need to do is click New and click Folder. And go ahead and create a folder that says 2020, 2021 archive. So there's not a formal archive system. We're doing this manually. And so you can name this folder whatever you would like. You can go ahead and hit create. So you're going to see that I now have that new folder on my screen that will serve as my archive. So to actually archive or to move or clean up, you're going to take your folders with assignments inside of them and drag and drop them to this new archive folder. That's it. But in doing so, you're going to break the connection or the path, the breadcrumb trail between Schoology and Google Drive. So all of your students' work will still be here, but they won't be able to access it. You might be asking, why do I need to archive this? So I only have a handful of folders on my screen. When you navigate to your Schoology Google Drive Assignments folder, you might find that you have several or many folders. It will be based off the naming convention. So for example, if you teach Algebra 1, it's going to say Algebra 1. And it's not going to say 2020, 2021 Algebra 1. So you can see next year, when you teach Algebra 1, you're going to have the same folder, duplicate or a new version of that folder generate on your screen. And so it will just add to the list of folders here. And so you're going to end up with many folders having the same name, and there won't be a ready way to distinguish between those folders. So by utilizing the archive folder, like we have done here in this example, It will move all of the work from the 2020-2021 school year into one space. You can get to it, you could share it with others, but it won't clutter up your screen, and it will help you distinguish between the school years. You can see that you might want to repeat this process next school year. If you have any questions about how to do this, what the permissions are, what this might change or affect, please let me know.